Progress.
Abdulatif, where are you joining us from? Christy, where are you joining us from? Bade and Oluwatosin, where are you joining us from? Let us know that. Uche Narushe, you're welcome. So let's know where you're joining from. Let's know where you're joining us from. Let's know where you're, just go to the chat room. Go to the chat room. Let us know where you're joining us from this Saturday morning. Please, can the others hear me aside Mr. Abiodun? Okay, Mr. Badi, you can hear me. Good morning to you. Where are you joining us from? Uche, you're joining from Enugu. Christy, you're joining from Lagos. Badi, you're joining from Lagos. That is so good. You're welcome to today's session. So let's have a little interaction before the trainer joined us. He joins us soon. Um, so so far, Mr. Abiodun, what what have been the things you learned so far from this course, and what has been your major challenge in this course? Global access, you're welcome. So, Mr. Abiodun, let's listen to you. I'll just type in the chat room. What has been your major takeaway and what has been your major setback? Mr. Gbade would like to hear from you also. Christy, Abdulatif, Uche, Global Access, let us hear from you. What has been your major takeaway and what has been major um the major issue you have faced so far in this class? Let's take a minute to do that. Please, I'll be waiting in the chat room for your responses. Major setback, like since you joined this course, uh, it's it might have been going smoothly. You might have some rough patches along the road. So I just wanted to share with us, okay, this is the major thing that I've learned. This is the major thing I've been exposed to. And so far, this is what I've faced on this course. Maybe it's solved or it hasn't been. Just share with us. I would like the same from Mr. Bade, Miss Christie or Mrs. Christie, Uche, and Global Access. I'm waiting for us. I'm waiting for us before the trainer joins us. I'm waiting. And if you're joining us for the first time, you can just say that also. So I would pass the necessary information to you. If you're joining for the first time, let us know in the chat room. If you're not, tell us your major the major thing you learned and another setback you have faced. Let's say maybe the time, let's say you are not your PC, let's say you have issues with your code. Just share with us whatever it is. Oh, Global says you're joining for the first time. Oh, you are so welcome. You're so welcome. In view of that, the YouTube link, the link to the YouTube page will be posted in the chat room. You can do well to check out the other classes. We have had a couple of classes, so please do well to um, check those classes so you can get abreast of everything we've been doing. We have studied, we have had few really good sessions. So don't feel left out, don't feel out of it. Please just do well to check the YouTube page and get yourself updated on what has been going on in the class. And also, I will post the Telegram link, so the materials and any other tool you need in course of the class will be posted on there. Do well to check them out. Do well to do your task. Do well also to do your assignments and be updated on everything going on in the class. You are welcome. So, Mr. Abiodun, I'm still waiting for you. Mr. Gbade, Abdulatif, Uche, and Surface Pro, Richard. Richard, I think Richard is a frequent. Richard, good morning to you. The question now is, what has been your major takeaway from the class, and what has been your major setback, or let's say minor, major, anything you have faced so far in the class? Let's share with us, please. Maybe it's your first time having a coding session. It's your first time you're trying enhanced code. You've been trying to do. Just share your experience with us so far. Let's see. Let's hear you. And if you would like to unmute your mic, you can just raise your hand. I will unmute you for you to share with us. Okay, Richard, you need to be okay. I'll do that right now. Richard, please unmute and speak to us. Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. It has been very enlightening and educative, and it has been very good so far. So I've learned so much, and I'm still learning. So I'm enjoying the classes. That's just the summary I can give.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Richard. So, so far you have not had any issue. All the codes you stick with them. I guess you go back during the week to the classes and you get yourself updated. You get yourself refreshed, right?
Yeah, I do that from time to time.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. That is really good to know. Thank you for sharing with us. Yeah, Mr. Uche in the chat room. Good morning. I have struggled to cope. Sorry. I've trouble to cope with the class as I missed most of the last two classes. Try to join while being in other meetings. Oh, we are so sorry about that. But I mean that's where YouTube comes to our advantage, I guess. Mr. Uche, I would say you should go to um get yourself updated by watching and practicing things that were learned in the last two classes, like you said, because this class actually is a continuation of last class. So I'm not going to tell you you're going to be left behind. I'm just going to tell you you have to get yourself on that class. So I will be posting the YouTube link while I think Abiodun raised his hand. Abiodun, would you like me to unmute you? So Abiodun, you can speak to us now. And you typed in the chat room.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, so
I
what
have
has
a request about the chat group, maybe Telegram or WhatsApp. I really want to beg the administrator, maybe they should allow us to be interact between each other. So
okay.
about the course, about our progress, about the course, so that we learn from each other
Mm,
from there.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
because due to my recent work status, I'm a building contractor. So sometimes I may have work around and the longevity of the and the duration of the class. So maybe the only thing I have to say about it is that maybe the administrators should look into that by opening one of the platform for us. Should be interacting. Ah, do you know this? Do you know that? What should we do about this? What should we do about that? Between all of us in the class.
Okay, in view of your request, the
Yes, sir.
Telegram group will be opened before the end of this class. So you
All right.
you'll be able to interact, you'll be able to post your questions and have conversations with other students. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So you wrote on the chat room, let me read that out. My major said, okay, about the timing, longevity of the class due to the status of my work as a bit. Oh, sorry about that. And like I said earlier, Mr. Abiodun, I can see your major setback again. You said the longevity of the class. So I think again that is where YouTube um comes in. When you join the class, when you see okay, you're getting distracted, make sure to have a time frame of where you stopped or maybe where you got busy. So when the YouTube link get posted, you are able to continue from there and maybe start from the beginning, do your practicals and get on everything. Before the end, before the next class, you are refreshed already, you are ready um, you're updated, you understand, to move to the next class. So like I said, it will be a continuation of the last class. Mr. Ayoola is with us already. I'm sure he's ready to get us um, on this call. And also, please, like I said, the Telegram group, the YouTube link will be posted, materials will be posted. So while you are watching the video, you have the material, you have other tools used in the class. So would you'll be able to synchronize with everything that has happened in the class. So without wasting much of our time, Mr. Ayola, we would be continuing from where you stopped last week, I guess. So let us give Mr. Ayola a round of applause in the chat room. Mr. Ayola, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, once again. It's good to have you on the call. Good morning, everyone. It's good to have you once again on this call. Um, Last week we were able to talk about the linguistics of um application development. We will talk about the linguistics of uh realization of how algorithm works. And I remember I said it very well. I said linguistic really not definitely means the act. I said it's an art, A-R-T. So I welcome you once again to the heart of programming languages, and I'm happy to have you once again here. So last week I remember we did some practical sessions, we did some um, nice sessions together, and this morning again I'm going to be starting with that particular um, practical that we did last week. Yeah, today I'm going to be mixing both the practical and the theoretical session together. So what we are going to be doing is that I'm going to give us a uh a practical what's it called task to do now. So every one of us will do it under 10-15 minutes. Then I would like somebody that's confident enough to be able to show me what their results really is. Please, I need to confirm if you can hear me clearly and you can hear me without noise. Thank you.
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Ayola.
Okay.
So
So
uh, if you would be like anyone you'd like to talk or share the screen, just call the name. I would do that.
Hello. What do you say, Emmanuel, please? I didn't get that.
You said you'd like the student to engage. So I just said if anyone you would like to have on the call to want to join you, you can just
Okay.
call them or have them raise their hand. I would.
Okay, meet them. Okay. I think this morning we have 11 people on the call. I'm very sure it's because of this Ileya period. Everybody wants to go for Ileya. So I'm sure there should not be a Muslim on this call. Am I right, Emmanuel?
Yes, I'm not sure there's one.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
everybody has gone for, yeah, I think they finished their fasting this morning, or they are
yeah.
finishing today. That would be too. So
So,
thank you. Okay, what we're going to be doing is that, so not to bore us, I'm going to posting something on the screen now. Before I do that, I need everybody to go to these sites. Everybody on your system right now, you need to go to these sites. I'm trying to share my screen now. Incoming. I'm trying to share my screen. Okay. Please confirm you can see my screen clearly. So everybody go to this site and yeah, everybody go there. So let's quickly, if you are on your phone too, you can use your phone. So just put on the chat room that you are done. Good. Just tell me you are there. Yes, www.onlinegdb.com. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for that. So everybody, let's quickly do that. Let's quickly do that. Let's go there. So I'm going to be posting my question here. So if you are there already, you should be seeing this screen. You should be seeing this screen. Coming. You should be seeing this screen. Yeah, you should be seeing this screen. So remember to change it, to change your language to C. Remember to change your language to what? To C. Yeah. So please confirm if you are ready. If you are ready for the task, confirm. Please, can you still see my screen?
yes, yes. I think two people are done, Uche and
Okay. Yeah,
Abiodun.
let's give like 3-4 people more time to be able to tell me they are done. You can use your phone, you can use your system. So whichever one that you want to use, let's really engage all of us. I'm going to be giving us a very simple task to do. Don't worry, nobody's winning, nobody's losing. Do you understand? So nobody's winning, nobody is losing. So are you ready? I want like 5 response. At least we have 11 people on the call. I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need one more person. One more person. So these are first task today. Write a C program that outputs your name, address, email, and phone number. Notes. Let's each be on a new line. Okay. So everybody, let's start. I think you can see my screen. Yeah. So you should be able to see my screen now.
Yes, you
So
can see
let's do that. Everybody in 3 minutes. The time starts now. Okay, let's do 5 minutes. Emmanuel, you'll be our timekeeper. So by 10:35, we'll stop. Write a C program that outputs your name, address, email, phone number, then notes. Let each of these be on a new line. Thank you, everybody. Let's start. You are using your phone, you're using your laptop. Everybody get engaged right away. Let's start. Let's start. Thank you. Okay, everybody, let's start. Let's start. Who is going to be the first person to give us his results? Emmanuel, please stay alert. The first person will try and share his screen, or probably send it to the chat room. Emmanuel, get alert to be able to get the person that is going to be the first person to fix this up. So we're going to be doing like 4 to 5 what's it called? Tasks this morning. So as going to ensure that we are following whatever we are doing. So I'm waiting, everyone, I'm waiting.
We have 2 more minutes.
Nobody has been able to solve this. Okay, let me start calling names. Who's ready to show us their results? Who's ready? Okay, let me start with Marvin. Yeah, let me start with Marvin. Please unmute Marvin's mic. Hello, Marvin. Good morning. How are you? Hello, Marvin. How are you?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, how are you doing now? How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to share your screen? Are you done?
Um, I just I just went. I'm still working on that. Let me go
What do you say?
see third
Your network is breaking. I can't hear you clearly.
Oh, let me. I'm trying to. Yeah.
I can't hear you clearly. I can't hear you clearly. Okay, do you have your results here? Just tell me yes or no. Do you have your results? Yes or no?
No.
Why now? Why is it taking time? Why is it taking time? Okay, I quickly finish it up. We have 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Um, Fibina Jacob. Fibina Jacob. Please unmute Fibina Jacob. Fibina Jacob. Oh yeah. Hello, Jacob. How are you? Hello, Jacob. How are you? Are you there? Jacob now. Show your face. Show your face. I'm waiting. Are you there? Okay. Bade. Are you there, Bade? Hello, Bade. Okay, who's going to help me out? Salahuddin Abdulatif. Who's going to help me out? Salahuddin Abdulatif. Emmanuel, what's happening?
Yes, if you want to unmute your mic, you are free to do that. You by day and anybody, if you're done with your task, just unmute your mic and
Time is going. We have more things to do today. Is anybody sharing anything on the chat?
okay.
Okay. Abdulatif, yeah, Salah Abdulatif, Alpha. Okay, but okay. Let's give them like 3 more minutes. It's not hard now. It's not hard. It's not hard. Okay. Abdulatif, are you done? Okay, okay, good. Good. Please use your phone. You can use your phone to do it. It's very easy. Okay. Once it is 10:40, I'm going to continue. But I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Everybody should have done it. Look at my screen. Can you see my screen? I'm still sharing my screen, right? Am I still sharing my screen?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So look at my screen. So write a C program that outputs your name, address, email, and phone number. Yeah, let's each be on a new line. So I'm going to be solving this shortly. But I expect that we've given almost 10 minutes. So let's give 2 more minutes for everybody to try and solve it. Okay. I'm waiting 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Waiting who's going to help me out. Who's going to help me out? Madam Edith, should we put an end to this class today? Hello, Madam Edith, are you there? Hello, Ma, are you there? Okay, Emmanuel.
yes, Mr. Ayoola, I'm here. I think let me reach
Don't
out.
worry, don't worry. Should we put an end to this class today? I think our people are not ready. We have 1 more minute. We have 1 more minute.
Let's give them time.
Yeah,
Sure.
1 more minute.
I'm sure Abiodun is on something. I'm sure Marvin is on something. Everyone is
Yeah.
on something.
I know everybody, but it's simple. They will see the way I'm going to solve it now. It's very, very simple. Okay, Marvin, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay. Now I need to share my screen now for the solution. So
I forgot the front class what to go to the next line. I forgot the.
okay, but have you outputted your results?
Yeah, but everything is on the same line. So I just need to get that front slash something that will make it go to different lines.
Okay, don't worry. Share us your screen. Share us your screen first. Like what's it called? I just send a screenshot. Okay. Thank you, Marvin. Marvin has sent Zoom. Okay, okay, okay. Marvin has sent his own. Thank you very much, Marvin. Okay, okay, okay. So, Richard. Okay, Abiodun. Okay. So let's quickly solve it. Let's solve it. Let's solve it. Let's solve it. We have more to go. We have more to go. Um, okay. So, okay. So now, without changing anything here, so I said, write a C program that outputs your name. So what's going to be my name? Then I'm going to say name, right? Ayoola, right? So I'm going to just duplicate this. So name, email. So Ayoola Diekola at Transformation College School of Technology.com. So my phone number is what? 07033221039. Then address number 2 Bami Shile, Okwebi, Lagos State. Okay, so now I'm going to run this now. Everything should be on a single line. Can you see? So to be able to move it to the next line, I remember I said use a backslash n. Use a backslash n. A backslash n. So a backslash n. So let's do that. So backslash n. So I'm going to run it again. Then I should get everything. Can you see? Name, email, phone number, address. So this is how we are able to solve a simple programming exercise. So what you need to do now is take a screenshot of this. Everybody, take a screenshot of this, save it on your phone, save it on your device, and let's move on from there. So I'm going to give you the next and the second task for today. The next and the if you have any question, Okay, thank you very much. I think everybody should have been able to try that. Thank you very much, Richard, for that too. Thank you very much, everybody that have tried that. So let's quickly go to the second task for today. The second task for today. So what I want you to do now is that, where's my screen? Control M. Task 2. So please confirm you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen now.
Okay. Hello. So write a C program that outputs integer numbers. Integers numbers. Okay, is it integers or integer numbers? Integer numbers. So your outputs will be two. Your output will be 3 again. Your output will be 1920. Your output will be 2025. So these are your 5 outputs, and everything should be on a new line. Everything should be on a new line. So everything should be on a new line. So write the C program that outputs integer. So your output will be this. Everybody, let's start. Let's start. Okay, before you do that, let me just give you another screenshot that you might need. I think I did that last week for us here. Okay, so here, look at it. You can quickly take a screenshot of this. You might need this. Print escape sequence for your new line, for horizontal space, for backslash. Can you see? Double backslash, then single backslash, then double quotes. That means that there's a double quote there. Then single quotes, carriage return when you want an alert. Okay, let's add alert to our output. Yes, everything should be on new line, and a beep sound when you successfully run your code. So let's do this too. Everybody, let's get started. So let me give you this again. Oh yeah, take a screenshot, everybody. I think everybody should have taken a screenshot by now. Take a screenshot of this quickly. You'll be needing this. These are your escape sequence. Then this is what I want you to do for your second task. Write a C program that outputs integer numbers. Your output will be 2, 3, 1920, 2025. So the first thing I want to do, let all these numbers, okay, everything should be on a single line. Let it be 2 on a single line, and each on a new line, and also add the beep sound when you successfully run your code. Everybody, let's start engaging this. Everybody, let's start engaging this. I want to start seeing your result. I think this should not take much time. This should not take much time. Everybody, let's try it. So Emmanuel, once exactly 5 minutes, let us know so that we can move on to the next task for today.
All right, Mr. Ayoola.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Ayoola, we have an answer already in the chat room.
Okay, I'm checking. Marvin. Wow. Marvin becoming our MVP for today. Okay. Marvin, it still remain one. You need to output everything on a single line. On a single line. Yes, it means that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm waiting for others. Let's try. Let's try.
Five minutes already, Mr. Ayoola.
Okay, who want to share a screen again with me? I have. Okay, Richard. Thank you very much, Richard. Okay. Wow, I like this. Richard even added tabs. That's good. Wow, that's good. Who again? Okay, who's this? Okay, Abdulatif. Okay. Abdulatif, why you know? Hello, Abdulatif, please unmute your mic. Hello, Abdulatif. Please let me unmute Abdulatif mic, please.
Yes, I'm asking him to unmute.
Okay, okay. I want to know why he's giving me his code. I want to see his screenshots. I'm only seeing 3 people in this call. Do we only have 3 people here? What's going on? You have the solution now. So what's going on, everybody? Encourage me now. Don't let Madam Edith send me away. Eh? Everybody here now. Let us show that we understand what we are doing. Abdulatif, please unmute your mic so I can speak to me. Honesty, are you there? Hello, Honesty, are you there? Hello, Honesty. Why are people scared? Why are people scared? What's going on? Uchenna, are you there? Or we're just marking attendance?
Please, if you're called upon, know you can unmute your mic, please.
Are we just marking attendance? What's going on here? Oh yeah, now. I have just like 15 minutes more for this session before I go into today's engagement for us. Okay. Oh yeah, now. Okay. Okay, for those people that want to try again, let's do one more. Then unmute your mic, Uchenna. Let me know what challenge you are having. Unmute your mic. So if you unmute your mic, I'll know whatever challenge I can help you. That's why I'm holding this session. How do you feel at the end of the day, we are done with this programming class and you won't be able to do anything? You just feel like I just passed through the class without having any hands-on. So I'm trying to give you an opportunity to be not only get the certificate, but to also have the experience that is needed for these particular sessions. Please let me unmute Uchenna, Emmanuel. Let me unmute Uchenna, please.
Yes, Uchenna, you can unmute now. I think he's unmuted.
Okay. Good morning, Uchenna. How are you?
Good morning, sir. Fine,
Yeah,
thank
good
you.
morning. Yeah. What's the challenge? What's the challenge?
Well, I missed most of the last 2 classes, so I'm still struggling to get the basics.
Okay. Have you opened up the C Studio that I sent using the link?
Yes, I have.
Did you see what I did the other time?
Yes, I did.
So you can replicate it for whatever we are doing now. It should be very simple to do. So let me just do the solution here. Don't mute your mic. Let's just try together. And for those that missed the last class, so I'm trying to share my screen again. Trying to share my screen again. Okay, so Uchenna, confirm you can see my screen clearly. So my
Yes,
task is write a C program that outputs integer numbers. So let's first output all the integer numbers. So what we need to do is to ensure that our printf, which is supposed to output okay, printf, which is supposed to output whatever strings or whatever words that we are bringing in. So I remember that I said printf now, then you say what? You say a double quote, then you put the number, you say 2, 5, then what other one again? 2, 3, 1920, 2, 3, 1920.
okay.
1920, then 2025. I said this is the first thing that you need to do. So what you need to do is that there's a run here. Don't forget to change your language by the top right here. Please look at my screen. You see where you can change your language by the top right here to C. So what you just need to do is that once you are done with this, click on run. Then check your terminal down here. You see 23, 1920, 2025. So what you need to do is duplicate this particular code, line of code, duplicate it. That is Control C. So if you're not in the last class, like Uchena, try and get the last class recording. So all you need to do is to move it to the next line, use the escape sequence that we call \n, \n. Can you see it? Okay, no, let it be after the comma. \n, \n, \n. Then let us, can you see my first output here? So you can run it again. Then before I do that, I need to add a backslash here too. Or backslash so that I can move to the next line. So run it. Can you see? So we have 2, 2, 3, 4. This on a line, on a single line, and we have 1 per line now, 2, 3, 1920, and 2025 and 2025. Do you get that? Do you get that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. So now let's just take one more. Then, but this time around, I'm not going to take time for I'm not going to take time to be able to get. So let's just add 2 numbers. So write a C program that outputs sum of 2 numbers. So output will be, let's just say 3 plus 5 equals to 8. So this is what I want to see. So everything should be on the outputs. Okay, this is it. We are going to be having the output should be 2 to be number 1. Let me put like this. Number 1, 3, comma, number 2, 5, number 3. Now would that be what? 3 plus 5 equals to what? 8. 3 plus 5 equals to 8. So let's quickly output. So everything should be on a single line, on a new line. So everything should be on a single line. What's it? On a new line. Let's do like this. Everything should be on a new line and a beep sound when you successfully run your code. So everybody, let's try this. These are third task. These are third task. Let me share my screen for you. Let me share it so that you can see what I'm saying. Share. So confirm you can see my screen, everybody. So this is my, so your output will be 3, 5, then 3 plus 5 equals to 8. So let's try to do that now. So I'm going to do the answer. I'm going to take much of our time. I'm going to be coming back here to answer our question by 11, 12. That is in 5 minutes time. Everybody, let's try it. Let's try it. Use the knowledge you've acquired in the first 2 tasks to be able to achieve this. For some of us that are thinking, how do we achieve this? You know that you need to declare a variable and initialize a particular variable. So after doing that, then you call the variable, then you output the value. So thank you very much, everybody. I'm waiting by 11, 12. We are going to be moving straight to what we have for today. Okay, I'm waiting for our results. I'm waiting for our results. Everybody, let's get it right. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, thank you very much, Marvin. Let me see. Okay, who's here? Okay, if num equals to 3, if num 2 equals to 5, so in sum now equals to, okay, okay, okay. So this is what I'm going to do. Marvin, please unmute your mic, share your screen, and tell me how you're able to achieve this. So I'm stopping my screen. I'm stopping to share my screen. So Marvin, please unmute your mic. Tell us how you're able to achieve this so that every member of the class can benefit from this. This is good. Your result is correct. Your result is correct. Thank you very much. So, Marvin, over to you now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, we can hear you. So, share your screen now and tell the whole class how you're able to achieve these results.
I just shared the request. Hold on, I got it. So, let's see. Can you see my screen?
Okay, you can see your screen. Proceed, please.
Okay. So what I did, since we're working with numbers, was integer. We were just we were printing. What's the word that I can use? Alphabetical letters. So we first have to declare a variable. So my first variable was num1. This doesn't really mean anything. Integer, meaning this is a number, and I'm giving num1 is this a letter, a number, from the computer.
Your voice is breaking, or is it my network?
I think it's my network.
Okay, please.
Yeah.
Help us try and
So, am I clear now?
yes, very clear now.
Yeah.
Marvin, are you still there?
Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, we can hear you.
So try and explain to the class how you're able to get this. Ah,
This was a character, but this is what I have to declare. I'm now going to declare.
okay.
Well,
I think he has a bad network.
Very bad network. Don't tell me that Kenya too, they're having challenges with network, Marvin. Don't tell me Kenya too is having bad network. Eh?
just recently, I'm fixing it. But yeah, here's what we do. Numbers, the second number, 5, then 3. Percentage is plus, so number 1, the sum. Yeah. So 3 plus 5. Yeah, so here's what. So print f num1 is here. print f number 2 is going to get 5. And then here we clear out. We want 1 and these two here. Give us the sum. E plus 5. Yeah. Notice that we've not declared 8 anywhere, but this is where it gets to this area. This is where we get this.
I think let me take it over from there. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Yeah. Your network is very bad. Sorry for that. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So I had to do this because one of the challenges we used to have is as an IT person or somebody who has learned coding in the past, or probably who has tried to undergo one session or the other using or learning one programming language. At the end of the class, people used to come back and say, you won't believe it. We just learned programming. There was nothing there. We just did copy and paste. We don't have any hands-on. There's no contribution to knowledge. I can't even do anything. So that is why I decided that today, out of my time, I'm going to spend more of the hours to ensure that I see what everybody is doing. At least I'm impressed a little bit. Out of 12 people, or so an average of 10, or let's say 9 people, close to like 4 to 5 people were able to attend today's class. So I think that's the out of 9. If 5 is able to attempt it, then I'm good. I'm good. So once again, today I'm going to be pushing us a little bit further on where we stopped last week. So I remembered very well, we talked about a lot of escape sequences. We spoke about what escape sequences are, and we were able to really understand it. I don't even know, maybe some of us even tried using the sound, the click sound. You understand? The click sound. And I'm not sure, probably this material has been sent to you, and it has not been sent to you. I'm very sorry that I didn't send it to you during the course of the week. But don't worry, I'll make sure that I send this my personal material to you so that you can be able to have the direct one that I've edited. So before we move on today, let's talk about C format specifier. Let me share my screen. C format specifier. Because it will be good enough at the end of the day, you come back to tell me that you've not really gained anything from this class. Please, if you're not here last week, please try and pay a very lot of attention to this particular time. And those of us that were here last week, also try and pay a lot of attention to this time so that we can be able to achieve this together once and for all. Once and for all. So what is C specifiers? So we have two basic commands in C, which is very common, that is used to output whatever variables, whatever values, whatever strings, whatever calculation, whatever you are trying to set out to your audience to be able to know. And that is called printf and scanf. Printf and scanf. Printf and scanf. Let me increase this a little bit. Printf, printf and scanf. Printf and scanf. What does this do? This two does, or what does it do? Is this printf will automatically print out whatever value you are sending to the screen. Like, it is not editable, but your scanf will allow you to be able to input values. So today, one of the things we're going to be doing is that we've been able to talk about how to be able to use how to be able to add 2 values, 3 values, subtraction, multiplication, and division in the last class. So today, we're not going to be putting those values immediately. So we're going to be allowing the system to ask us to enter the first value. Then after entering the first value, it will ask you to enter the second value. And after the second value, then it's going to give us the third value, which is going to be the output, which we are going to be needing for our results. So don't forget, the difference between print and scan is that the scan help you to hold values, while the print help you to only output the values that you've already put into that particular strings that you're trying to but I only limited it to 4 common ones. Sorry. I was preparing 10 before, but I felt because of our time, I'm going to limit it to 4. So the first one is called integer. If you see what you will have seen this in Marvin's code. So I'm going to tell you what it does. Yes, you'll have seen it in Marvin's code. Okay, no, you say they are constants. They only hold value, like the way your variables hold value. So they just hold that value pending the time you take up the next action. So you can't call it a constant. Do you understand? Constants are like values given to a particular variable. So they are those ones are constant. They are values that doesn't change. But with scanf, you can always change the values. Do you understand? So you can always change the value. So we'll see how it's that I'm going to be having here. So I have scan equals to input, and thank you very much. So scan, let me put it here like where you did it. Scan equals to input. Thank you very much. I don't know who this user is. So you know I like also using formulas. So I'm going to do this. So scan equals to input, and thank you very much. Scan equals to input, and printf equals to output. You are right. So scan equals to input. So one helps you to be able to input that particular value, and the other one helps you to be able to send that particular value you've inputted out based on whatever you are trying to achieve. So let's look at this together. So for integer, are you getting me? For integer, let me do like this. Let me increase this. So if I say print f now, number, then I add this particular percentage d. Are you getting me? Then whatever value that I put here, it will be it's going to output it. So let's do this exactly on our sorry. Yes, Emmanuel says he has been very punctual in the class for some time, but is it possible to catch up with through the recording of a video in YouTube? Yes, it's very, very possible, 100%. So just ask Emmanuel how you'll be able to get access to the video on the YouTube, then you get access to it. All this session has been recorded. So let's quickly do this together. Let's do this together. I'm coming, I'm sharing my screen. Don't worry, it's not what is hard. It's something that is very, very simple to go around. So let's quickly clear this. So then I'll say number now. Integer number now, right? Number. Normally, I'm supposed to say equals to what? equals to 2, right? Let's first run this and we will rerun it again. Let's run this. Let's run this. Can you see? Integer number equals to 2. So rather than saying or giving it a direct value for 2, then I would say equals to percentage D. Then outside that particular column, then I say comma, then I'll say 2. Can you see what I did there? So this percentage G now, which is a specifier, shows that whatever is outside here should be assigned inside this particular value. So when I do this, then I click on run, it will give me the same value. Can you see it? Integer number equals to what? Equals to 2. Do you understand? So now let's do for the second one. Let's check for a float value. Let's check for a float value. What does float means? What does float means? Float means that you can be able to allow decimal numbers. So please confirm if you can see my screen. Confirm you can see my screen. Confirm you can see my screen. Floats allow you to be able to what? To be able to print out decimal numbers. So I'm doing that now. So, well, not everything. So let's do this together. So I'll say, if I say print F, look at this, everybody. Percentage F, it will help you. Okay, before I do that, let me try and share my own screen. Don't mind me, I have a lot of things opened up on my system. That's why I'm not sharing, but don't worry, let me share everything now. Okay. Okay, so look up, everybody. So now I can move in between my. So now look at it, everybody. If I put 2.0 or 2.8888, this is not an integer value. So what it should do is to give me an output of 3. Do you understand? So let us give it, let us run this code. Let us run this code now. Look at everybody. Can you see? What does it say? In function main, one function D expects argument of type int. Can you see? But argument 2 has typle of what? Double. So what I need to do here is to change it to what? To F. That is F. Then once I run it, it will give me 2.888. Can you see now? So an integer value takes only whole numbers, while what? A float value takes what? Decimal numbers. So let me duplicate this so that we won't have to get confused. So please take note of this. So can you see? So 2.88888. So I need to send this to the next line. How did I do that? Is to say \n. Don't forget that. Look at it here. \n. We send this particular after the 2 to send it to the next line. So let's run it and see. So can you see? Integer number, float number. Let's put it like that. Float number equals to what? 2.880000. So another thing that we need to also understand in this particular session for today is we have something we call characters. This is character values. So character values. So what character does that? It only print out your characters. Either you send, look at this, everybody. Look at this character. Either you send everything like this, character A. Please look at it, everybody. You know, this is common way of doing it. This is how we output our character, right? So let's output is going to be right. So we need to send it to the next line. Don't forget to send it to the next line. So run it. Please take note of all this. Then, if I say character A, what I need to do is to ensure that if I don't want to pass it directly like that, what I'm going to do is to do what? Is to ensure that I use percentage C to be able to do what? Hold that particular character. So then I say character percentage C now. Can you see? Equals to, then come outside that particular double quote, then you say A. So what it's going to do is that it's going to recognize it as what? As a character. So it's going to print out this A or whatever, or let me put Ayoola there. Ayoola. Can you see? It's going to put out this character as Ayoola, then it's going to output it with this. So let's run it and let's see. Sorry. A character should be one. A character should be just one value. Sorry, please. Sorry, please. Character equals to, sorry. Excuse me. What just happened there? Sorry. Okay, good. So now I remember I told you that a character should only hold just one value. Just one value. And when you are putting a character or a string, you either use your double quotes or your single quotes. Can you see it? So by the time I run this, it should give me my capital letter A. So a character just holds one value. It's different from a word. So, but for the basics of our calculations, we are going to only be using this top three. Let me see the last one. Strings. I've already told us what a string does. Please excuse me, please. 1 minute. Sorry, please give me 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute. I need to attend to something quickly. Okay, thank you very much. I'm back. Sorry for that. I had to quickly okay. Okay, Marvin. So I'm sorry. I had to just clear attention to something. So let's move on. So confirm you can see my screen, please. Confirm you can see my screen. Confirm you can see my screen. Okay. So now, what we want to do now is just very simple. Just very simple. Please look at what I'm going to do now. So I've told us how to be able to print out a character. Okay, let's print out a string. Are you getting me? So a string says S. Can you see? A string says S. So what you need to do is duplicate this. So I'm going to say S string. Then I'm going to use a double quote for a string. For a character, you use a single quote. For a string, you use a double quote. So let's run our code now. Don't forget to add an escape sequence here so that I can go to the next line. Click on run. So quickly do something for me. Take a screenshot of what you have on this screen right away, everybody. Just take a moment to be able to take a screenshot of what you have on this screen currently. Take a Okay, let's move on now. So now let's quickly sum up. Then before we move to the inputs of where you allow your inputs to be able to handle whatever you want to. So I'm going to be taking this one off for now. I've told you to take a screenshot of this so that you won't be needing to use it again. So let's go take off this one for now. And let's go start writing the sum of two numbers the way Marvin did it the other time. So don't forget that we have our specifiers. The integer is %g. The floating, which I said decimal, is what? %f. The character, which is what? Which is a %c, and the string, which is %s. So let's quickly do the addition of two numbers. So I'm going to be doing this addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. So how do we want to start here? All we need to do is that we say int a, right, equals to what? Equals to 20. Then don't forget to end it. This particular semicolon shows that you've ended that particular statement, line of statement. So let's say int b now equals to what? Equals to 30, right? So int sum now equals to what? Okay, int sum. So equals to, let's do like this, equals to, look at this, a plus b. Can you see what I'm doing? Because you've already instantiated, or probably let's say you've already assigned the data type to A and data type to B. So you don't need to call it here again. You just say A and B. So what you just need to do next is that you need to print it out and say print F into brackets, end it. Then don't forget what we are going to be doing. The first thing we want to print is print A. Everybody, please take note of this. The double string. Then you say first value, first value equals to, can you see, and D, that is an integer. Then you put comma, then you put A. Then don't forget to add your what? Your escape sequence to let it go to the next line. So let's copy this so that I won't have to type everything from scratch again. So look at this also. Second value equals to D, then I say B. Then, sorry, the third value now, sorry, then the sum of A and B equals to, then you now call that particular variable name that holds the sum. That is sum. Don't forget, it is case sensitive. It is case sensitive. So by the time you do this, you are done. All you just need to do is to run this particular statement. Then you see, can you see? First value equals to what? 20. Second value equals to what? 30. Then the sum of A and B equals to what? 50. Don't forget this particular specifier that holds that particular value that I'm trying to output. Now let's do for subtraction. So I'm going to say int subtract or subtract. Subtract. Now equals to what? It should be B, Abi, minus A. So I'm going to copy this and paste it so that I won't have to write the whole code from the beginning. Guys, subtraction of A of B from A equals to, don't forget the specifier, then you put what? The variable name, which is what? Subtract. Then what do? You run it. So run it, you should be able to get 10. So if you are doing your own and you're not getting these values, then something is wrong somewhere. Let's quickly do for multiplication and division. Let's int multiply equals to what? A multiply by B. So let's do for divide too. Int divide equals to B divided by A. So something will go wrong in this particular last line of code. That one, number 20, that is the divide, because this one will run to a decimal number. And don't forget that we currently have what? We currently have divide as what? As we currently have divide as what? As int. So we need to change it to float. So what do we need to do here is this. Look at everybody. So let's copy this, paste it, then we say multiply. So that would be what? Multiply. So that is multiplication of A and B. So let's first run this few ones, then we'll come back to the divide. So can you see? Multiplication of A and B. So if you multiply 20 by 30, you get 600. Then lastly, let's do for the divide. It's going to throw what we call an exception. That is divide A, divide B by B by A. So if we run this and say divide, so divide. So look at it. If I run it, it's going to throw an exception. Can you see? Divide B by A. So, okay, it has already approximated, sorry for that. That's already approximated, but it's not supposed to divide because it's holding an integer value. So what it did was that 30 divided by 20 will be 1.888888. So now let us correct this and say float now. Float. Then we say an F. Can you see? So let's run it. Can you see here? So the issue here now is that it's getting the integer from this. So I'm going to change this particular to float. I'll call it, run it. So look at it here. It's 1.5. So everybody try and divide 30 by 20. What do you get? 30 divided by 20. 30 divided by 20. What do you get? So can we see? We have 1.50. So your data type really matters. The kind of data types you are using for your calculations really, really, really matters. Do you understand? The kind of data type you are using for your calculations really, really matters. Before I go on, I would like you to also take a screenshot of this. Let me send this one to your material. Okay, so I'm sending this also. So those of you that really want to try it again, in your from the comfort zone, trying to send it in. So that's 3. So Control N. Okay, so this is it here. So now let's quickly move on. Look, let me ask questions around this. Let me ask questions around this before I move on to the scanning. Do you have a question around this? Do you have something that you want to say that you don't understand quickly before I move 1 inch ahead? 1 inch ahead. I need questions. Questions. So I want to hope that we all get this right. Questions or contribution? Is somebody talking? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I need just one person. Let me call somebody from the call. That is yeah, Uchena. Uchena, please let me unmute Uchena. Hello, Uchena. Please, I'm moving 1 inch ahead now, and I need somebody to just confirm you getting this right. Uchena, please unmute your mic. Emmanuel, please let me unmute Uchena.
Yeah, Uchenna, you can unmute.
So what we're going to be doing now is that we're going to be adding up 2 numbers by using the scanf. By using the scanf, you're going to be imputing those numbers by yourself without adding a constant value. You understand? Without adding a constant value. So Uchenna, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any question? Do you get this now?
I didn't really get the last things you said up to this point.
So tell me where you didn't get there, because I know you are just joining for today's class. So tell me where you didn't get there.
You were trying to say talk about, well, we'll put print F and scan F.
Okay.
And then That's how you listed out how what we have on the screen now.
But are you sure you're following my class?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I said, what does printf does?
It helps us to output what or to
Whatever value or strings, right?
yes.
So what does scanf does?
Scanf helps us to hold on to
Thank you. Like an
those
inputs, right?
input.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so good. So what I try to do is, you still go back to the last class because I won't be taking myself back to that. There was something we call data types. We mentioned a lot of data types last class. And we had integer, we had floats, we had, let me see on my screen here. We had several of them. We have car, char. We have I mean for C, not for any other one. For C, we have long. I think I was able to explain what long means. We have short. So everything has been outlined in this particular material that I have here. So you get it and ensure that you go through it by yourself. So what we now did is that to be able to use any variable like A, like B, like soon, all these are variable. What they do is that they only hold value for a temporary period of time. Do you understand? They only hold that particular value for a temporary period of time. So what you need to do is that you need to add a corresponding data type that tells which kind of data that particular variable is holding. Now, I was able to explain that integer only holds whole numbers. Example 1, 2, 3. Floats only holds decimal numbers like 1.0000, 1.021, 1.9999. You get what I'm trying to say now? So now, whenever you want to do addition, addition can still hold integer values. That was why I had my int A here and my int B here. Multiplication can still hold an integer value. It will not span to what? To a decimal number. Look at my terminal. Look at down, my terminal down here. That's your output here. Look at it here. So it can hold what? A whole number. So when it comes to floats, floats will only hold decimal number because we cannot how do I call it? Because we cannot put a float number into an integer number. Are you getting me? Then we have to specify that that particular decimal variable is going to be what? Is going to be a float. That was why I said divide now equals to float. If I use int here, look at it here. If I use int here, int divide, and I send it in, look at it. It will be what? 0.000 because it did not see this divide as a float number. So once I add or change this to D now, that is, change this particular value coming from divide to be integer, it will give me 1. Look at it. Can you see? Because 30 divided by 20 is 1.5. I get what I'm trying to say now. So it did not approximately or totally approximate that 5 to become 1 to make it 2. So, but if I change this float, this value of A to float now, which can hold integer number, and this B to be float also, and I change this divide also to be float, that is when float B, that is 3.0 divided by 2.0, then I change this one to tell that please hold an integer, sorry, hold a float value. Look at it here. Hold a float value. Then I run this. Then it will give me 1.5. Do you understand? That's the function of this float and integer value. Do you understand what I've done on my screen? And do you understand the reason why we have specifiers here? And I also say it again that specifier helps you not to directly put a variable inside these strings. Do you understand? So because what we did initially was this, please look up everybody. Print F. When we're not using specifier, we will say the first value now equals to what? Equals to 20. This was what we were doing initially. And we said, it's not that it's not good, but this one holds a particular value. It does not make it to be very flexible. Then we said, let us use specifier to be able to add that particular variable into it. So let me run this and let's see. Okay, sorry, I didn't end it. So run it now. So can you see now? Oh, sorry. We didn't change this one back. Sorry. Okay, run it now. Okay, good. So the first value, look at this one. This one prints what? The first value, which is what? 20. This also prints first value 20 because we put it into it, but it's not flexible. Do you understand? It's not flexible. So now what I want to do now is that I want to take us a bit higher, and then it's going to be a little bit much more complex than what we have. So please, if you've not taken this screenshot, please, the time for you to take this screenshot. I have it already on the material I'm going to be sending to you this morning. And I'd like you to follow up again. I'm going to be doing this, but I'm going to bring in scanf, which is going to allow you to be able to put all your inputs into them. So I'm going to be taking off all this. Look at this now. So now it's now going to be int A, int B. So int sum now equals to what? Look at this. Let's do it like this. So int sum now equals to A plus B. Don't forget that I've not added or given any variable to this particular, any value to this particular variable, which is constant, right? I've not added any constant to it, right? So now let's move on. So I'm going to first print that, say print F now. Don't forget to end that particular statement. Then open up your string. Then you say what? Enter first number. So this is it. Then I'm going to hold it like this. Then if I run this, what is going to output is enter first number. Enter first number. Okay, so please follow me closely. So print F now is going to ask you enter first number. So this is now I want to add a scan F. Look at what I'm going to do now. Scan F now. Look at it, everybody. So I'm going to end it. Then I'm going to add my integer. Then I'll say %G. Then I'll say comma. Do you understand? So I want to pick this particular variable. Please take note of this. I want to pick up this. So I'm going to say and A. Because the reason I'm doing this and A is because it's going to take it as old this as a variable. That is, a variable is not being assigned to it. Okay, sorry, let's continue. Let me put this again. This holds your integer. Then this and shows that you have not assigned any variable, that it should take whatever variable that it is. So let us do this. Let's run this, everybody. Let's run it. Run. So can you see? Please enter your first number. Can you see now? So if I type 5, if I press enter, do you understand? It's supposed to do what? It's supposed to give me the value of that particular 5, which is what? The first value is now what? Is 5. So now I'm going to go to the next line, which is going to help me put up the second number. So I'll say print F now. Enter second number. Can you see? So I'm going to put my scan F now. Scan F to brackets, then open it. Don't forget to close it once you are done. Percentage G, comma, and B. Do you understand? This and means that you are trying to hold a value. Just hold the value. So let's run it now. Save it. Sorry. So save it by running it. So enter the first number 5. So click on enter. Enter the second number 10. So because there's no other command, if I click on enter, it will tell me it is successful. So the next thing I need to do now is to add a sum for this particular two numbers. So I'm going to be saying, please follow me very closely. Then I'm going to say print F now into brackets, then the sum is, don't forget, then I just say and D, then next line, then don't forget the next line, then you had your what? Your sum here. Just call your sum here. Then it will automatically add it. Don't forget to end it. It's very important for you to end it. Yeah, so the reason why I did not put and here, don't forget, the reason why I did not put and here is because I'm not entering any value. It will automatically take the value from this variable. That is, a value has already been assigned to it. So let's run this and let's see how it goes. So somebody try, give me a number. I'll say 10, enter, then plus 30. Then also click on enter. It should give you, it should give us 40. Let's give us 45. Something is wrong somewhere. Okay, let's do like this. Let's bring this down and run it again. Then 20. Okay, thank you. So I had to remove the int sum equals to a plus b from the top and bring it immediately after this second scan. Then it gave us. So we can also add the subtract to it. Int subtract equals to what? A. I'm sorry, b minus a. So that will be what? I'm going to be copying this and pasting it. Then I say the subtraction is what? That is subtract. That is subtract. So let's run it again. So let's enter our first number. Our first number is 20. Our second number is 100. So once you click on enter, it will automatically give you the sum is what? 20. And the subtraction is what? Is 80. So this will bring us to the end of this particular session. So what I need you to do is we need to add it also to be able to do multiplication and also division. Don't forget, when you're doing division, you use the floats so that it can be able to run into what decimal places. Let's try multiply too. let's try multiply too. Int multiply equals to what? A times B. So let's multiply it and end it there. So the subtraction is what? The multiplication is, and then we say multiply. So run it, it will automatically ask you. So let's say 100 now. Let's use bigger values. Enter the second number. Let's say 200. 2000, yes. Let's say 2000. Then let's run it. Let's click on enter now. So the subtraction is what? 2000. Okay, the sum is 100 plus 2000. That is 2100. The subtraction is what? 2000 minus 100. That is 1900. Can you see it here? Then the multiplication is what? 2000 multiplied by 100. That will give us 200,000. So can you see that we have a very right answer? If you like, you can decide to add a third value. Yes, you can decide to add a third value. Print F into brackets. Yeah, let's just copy it. Enter third number. So you can say A plus B, A type. So A. So let's do it for multiplication. A multiplied by times C. Sorry, we need to add the scan F to it, so it can be able to allow us to put a value. Scan F C. Can you see? Then you can run it now. So enter the first number, I'll say 2. Enter the second number, I'll say 5. Enter the top number, I'll say 7. So let's do it now. So look at it, everybody. 2 times 5, 10 times 7 will give us 17. Can you see our results here? So subtraction, that would be B minus A. That is 5 minus 2 will give us 3. For sum, so let us say A plus C instead of doing B directly. So let's run it again. And so let's say 10, 5, then 20. So look at it, everybody. So for subtraction, B minus A, what is our value of B? That is 5 minus 10. That is minus 5. Can you see it? A plus C, what is A? 10 plus 20, that is 30. Can you see it? Then multiplication, which is A times B times C, that is 10 times 5, that's 50 times 20, then that is 1000. I think with this, we've come to the end of this session for this particular time. I'm sure there's no much question. If you have any question, please ask us now. Let me be able to help you, because at the end of the day, you might not be able to get me directly to be able to answer this question for you. If you don't understand what we've done, let's quickly take some time off to be able to do this. Then we'll be able to end this for this particular session for today. Then we'll go on break. They'll come back for the cybersecurity session. Do you understand? So we'll come back for the cybersecurity session. So thank you very much, everyone, for your time. It's been an awesome time here. I don't know. Do you have any question? Do you have any question? Do you have any question? Let me see. Emmanuel, are you there? Emmanuel, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you, Mr. Ayoola.
Do you have any question? So I'm going to be pausing it here. I'm going to be ending it here for this particular session. Do you have any question? Any question? Linguistic realization of algorithm low levels programming languages. So we've been able to do this, and I'm very sure we understand how C really operates, how C language really works. And I'm very sure you want to know how you all program your operating system. This is how the basics works, the basics to any programming language, to the basics to any um uh uh application developments. So using C, we've gone this far. Thank you very much, everyone. I think I'll have to hand over to Emmanuel now. So from here, thank you very much, class. It's nice having you around here. Good morning.
All right,
Over to you, Emmanuel.
thank you, Guru Ayoola. Thank you so much for wonderful session. Like I said, we will be going on 30 minutes break, so we will be back here by 12:45. 30 minutes break. And at the end of the break, the cyber security side would come up. So please don't forget to join back early. So the class kicks off immediately. Thank you. 12:45, we'll be back.